Hello again, welcome to Zero to Freedom. Please like and subscribe and come on this journey with me. Put my glasses on. Yeah, come on this journey with me. Come on, do it. Let's figure out health challenges together. And today I wanted to talk about pain. What do we do with pain? What do we do with pain? Do we become victims of it? Do we sink or do we swim? Maybe we do a bit of both, yeah? Because I've done that and I still do it. But it's being in chronic health, having chronic health conditions and being in pain can mentally wear you down, physically wear you down. And what do you do? What do you do with that? I got knocked off my bike. I mean, this is a while ago. This is like 2 years ago or something, and I was on a crutch for a year. And that nerve pain you feel, you're like crying, screaming, you can't move. It's just the most sickening kind of pain. So I was this painkillers. Neurontin, I think they were. I was on something like 2,000 milligrams a day. I think 2,600, something like that. And I was just, it was actually not helping in the end. I was like, I was like a zombie, but I could still feel the pain. So like I could still feel the pain, but it was like I didn't care. So people say, well, that's working then, isn't it? But no, it wasn't really, and it made me really ill, and like maybe just like a complete zombie, really, like practically like dribbling. So I just opened myself up to start thinking, well, what can I do? I don't want to be on these pills for like, years. I don't want to be on these pills. What can I do? So I just started trying different techniques with like breathing and kind of, instead of kind of running away from pain, like focusing on it. Since then, my back's all fine now and everything. I worked that all out. But there's about million other conditions since then. And I just, all through these conditions, I've just tried to think. I've used myself as an experiment, like, which is what, it's a good idea. What works, what doesn't. If someone's telling me from the outside, well, you should do this, but it's not working for me, I'm not going to do it. I might try it for a bit, but if there's other options, and we've got so much stuff we can research on the internet, we have so much information out there, we can find things out and try them out for ourselves and what works. So I'm just wondering, how do you guys deal with pain? Well, whatever pain it is, if you've got, cancer pain, like leg pain, back pain, anything, what do you do? What do you do and what do you utilize? There's so many different options, and I want to talk about some of the things I use. I started using, what's really interesting, when you're laying there in pain and you're in abject pain, you can lay there and you can writhe around only for so long. It's when you kind of turn around and kind of lay there and focus on it and allow it, it's something different happens. You open up something that you're acknowledging something in your body. Like, you're like, I recognize that, I recognize the pain. And people are going to have completely different experiences with this, but this is my experience. So I can only talk from my experience. The more I focused on and allowed it and tried not to push it away and just like, no, I don't want this, take, it kind of opened up new avenues of thought and new avenues of trying to work out what's my body trying to tell me. We always feel like we're being attacked by illnesses, but our body is responding to things. Not always, not with everything, but there's so many different types of illnesses. I can only talk about what mine are, basically. But I'm so interested to know how people deal with pain. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. I started using my breath, when you have a baby, they teach you the pain, like all that, Lamar's class and all that. I found myself just kind of going naturally into certain breaths. I didn't do like a master breath course or anything. I just found myself just figuring out certain things that I did that helped. Just sitting very still, very quiet, like focusing and just literally focusing and breathing into it. And you don't want, if you've got tons of stuff going around and you need to go and sit quietly, I figured out also eating certain things increased pain. Like when I ate sugar, when I had, because when you want comfort, you want to eat chocolate, and you're like, oh, it just feels so bad. But I had digestive things going on too. But even unrelated things like pain anywhere, when I ate sugar, it actually caused me to have worse pain. So it's about trying things out and figuring out what works for you and what works for your body, because it's not one size fits all. Like, we go to the doctors, they're all lovely people, love nurses, love doctors, everyone's trying to help. But the simple fact is, we are all unique. So we don't all suffer and feel the same way. So we're obviously going to have different things that we need to do for our bodies that the next person is going to be completely different. People present in completely different ways. People feel pain. Some people have a high threshold, some people have a low threshold. So all I want to do with opening up this discussion is, try and figure out what works for you. If you have been on painkillers for a long, long time, look into what is that doing to your liver. Because what happened with me is I took so many of the painkillers that it started damaging my liver, because everything gets metabolized in the liver, and it gave me a diffuse fatty liver. So just be careful with how much. Don't feel that there is no other options. Acupuncture really worked very well for pain for me, but for everyone this will be different. So let's open up the discussion and see what we can come up with. I'm actually got this lovely lady called Hayley, and she's going to come on in a few weeks time, and I'm actually going to start a course of, because I have chronic pain every day, I do my little bits and pieces for it. I do my breath work, I do certain exercises which I will go through, but I just wanted to open up this discussion. And I have used CBD before, but I've come into contact, I've met this beautiful lady called Hayley Jo. Hello, Hayley. And I'm going to try a proper course of CBD, of really high quality CBD oil, because I've done a lot of research with CBD, and we have a whole endocannabinoid system in our bodies. And what does cannabis sativa have? Hemp have, obviously cannabinoids. So we have this whole system to receive. And I just think that it's really interesting. The more research I've done about that, I'm so interested to start on a course. I have taken it before, and it really helped at the time, but it was only for a few weeks. So I'm going to try that. So I'm going to get Hayley on, and we're going to discuss it. I'm going to discuss lots of different things. I'm going to be trying out frequency devices, CBD. So I'm so excited for you to come on this journey with me. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let's journey through health together, because if we can't give each other tips and everything, what's it all about? If we can't empower ourselves, then we might as well, eh? Okay, so much love. Okay, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Tell me your journeys, tell me your what pitfalls you've had, what challenges you've had. If you feel like you've fallen through the cracks, I want to know. I love researching. I love hearing people's stories. I write. I want to know, and I want to journey together, because it can be very lonely having health conditions, a multitude, 1, 2, whatever. So you don't have to feel lonely. Okay, there's so much help out there, and there's so much power we have in our hands. Okay, so much love.